We now continue with the case studies. Case study 6: European colonial expansion. The 15th century opened with sails on the horizon. Europe was setting out not just to discover the world, but to define it. Under the banners of God, gold, and glory, Portuguese and Spanish ships rounded Africa, crossed the Atlantic, and reshaped the planet's destiny. What began as exploration soon hardened into colonization, a new empire of the seas. Religion offered the mission its blessing. Papal decrees granted Christian knights the right to claim unruled lands. Missionaries followed soldiers, and the cross became the shadow of the flag. Conversion was called salvation. Resistance was labeled rebellion. But behind the language of faith stood a more practical engine: commerce. Gold from the Americas, sugar from the Caribbean, spices and silk from Asia, and above all, the brutal trade in human beings. For 4 centuries, millions of Africans were chained, shipped, and sold to build the wealth of others. The so-called age of discovery was also the age of exploitation. As Europe's appetite grew, empire evolved into a business model. Private companies, like the Dutch, the British East India Companies, received state power to mint coins, to command armies, and govern entire nations for profit. The ocean became a marketplace. Trade became conquest. Faith became justification. To legitimize their actions, Europe constructed a myth that it alone carried civilization. Well, religion became hierarchy. Knowledge became domination. Colonialism taught that progress belonged to the powerful, and that to civilize meant to control. But even under empire, conscience refused to disappear. Enslaved peoples fought for dignity and survival. Rebels rose in Haiti and India, in Africa, in the Americas, and within Europe itself. Scholars and reformers began to see that moral superiority was a fiction built on suffering. The colonial age reshaped continents, cultures, and economies, but it also exposed a timeless truth: power without mercy corrupts, and discovery without conscience destroys.